Rumors are that allegedly the current cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta is fighting to keep Porsha away from the franchise. Is it working? Are the producers listening? And what does the network have to say? I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about, and it centers around rumors that allegedly the current cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta, they are fighting to keep Porsha away from the franchise. Is it working? Are the producers listening? And what does the network allegedly think about the current cast of Ladies? I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more. And here it goes. Rumors are that allegedly the Ladies have joined forces to keep Porsha Williams off the show for season 15. Insiders say that the current cast is allegedly leveraging their season 14 high ratings to argue against a return from Porsha. Sources say that allegedly the newbies have finally found their voices with production and argued on their own behalf regarding how well of a job they did this season. Rumors are that Porsha's spinoff has been canceled. Also, behind the scenes sources say that Porsha's wedding special isn't looking too promising at the moment either. So, the question is, did production take the suggestions and alleged pleas from the current cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta to keep Porsha away from the franchise? Well, sources say it appears so. The Ladies may have managed to keep Porsha at bay for now. Rumors are circulating that production extended contracts to all of the current Ladies on the Real Housewives of Atlanta for next season. The network and production was allegedly thrilled at how well the Ladies performed this season, said another source. Their hard work and determination to restore Real Housewives of Atlanta to the #1 spot didn't go unnoticed. The source continued by saying they managed to prove all the naysayers wrong and delivered a strong season without both Porsha and Nene. For now, it is unclear if all the Ladies have agreed on the price and terms of their current contracts. This means all is not lost for Porsha at the moment. If a current peach holder decides not to return next season, then sources revealed that Porsha, along with Cynthia, are allegedly the top frontrunners to fill in any vacancies. So what about Phaedra? Sources say that the Ladies were allegedly split on Phaedra returning. This led the Ladies to leave the door open for a possibility of her rejoining the franchise. However, rumors are that Phaedra has officially taken herself out of the running to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. A move we know Kandi is definitely glad she made. Now, kinfolk, when I first heard this rumor about the current Ladies of Real Housewives of Atlanta allegedly petitioning for Porsha not to return back to the franchise next season, I really thought that it wasn't too unbelievable, to be quite honest with you. And there were a lot of factors in me believing that this wasn't, had some facts to it, or I could see it happening. And the reason why is because of this. The Ladies had a spectacular season. This was the first season that all of the critics, all the reviewers, all of the fans, all of the viewers said, basically, it was the season that restored Real Housewives of Atlanta back to their organic days where they were able to throw fun shade, have their arguments, have their disagreements, but at the end of the day, they circle and coalesced around each other and showed sisterhood, love, and support. And that was something that fans had been begging the network to bring back to the franchise for several seasons now. And so my sources are saying that allegedly not only production, but the network was very pleased at how professional the ladies were and how they all decided to put the show above their own selfish needs. And I think that when the ladies of Real Housewives of Atlanta did that, it really showed that not only are they just a top tier of the Housewives franchises over at Bravo, it goes to show you as well that they understand the business of reality television. And so in knowing that, coupled with the outstanding numbers, my sources are saying that they're still processing the season numbers and trying to find a medium of ratings and things of that nature, as well as social media metrics. But from what my sources are telling me, allegedly it was a knockout season for the ladies in terms of ratings and also in terms of social media metrics. So, me hearing this rumor, which is all speculation at this point, that allegedly the ladies were petitioning not to have Porsha come back to the show because they did a good job, I could actually see that. I could actually see them leveraging that against or leveraging it to the network because the numbers simply don't lie. Now, the second part of this rumor that I kind of felt was kind of accurate and why I felt like, if this decision was to be made, then why the ladies probably will argue against it. And it's this. There just seems not to be an immediate need for Porsha to return back to the franchise. It's not like there was any shortage of drama this season. It's not like there was any shortage of youthfulness this season. And it doesn't seem like there was even any absence of fun this season. And those three things are what people typically say Porsha brings to the show. Her youth, her ability to have fun, and also her ability to navigate through drama. But with Porsha not on the season, we saw all of that happen plus some. And what my sources are telling me is that when people say that it seems as if Drew is there to replace Porsha, I kind of see it. Because one, we did a story about this probably a couple of months back on how it seems as if Drew was making that transformation to become the new Porsha. She changed up her style. She changed up the way she moved in the group of the ladies. Now, that's all speculation and just going off what we've been seeing. And it could very well be Drew just experimenting with her style. However, when you see how the way she's been moving this season, it really does seem like she tried to move in that medium of being like Phaedra and being like Porsha, which in my opinion was a smart move to play if that was the play she was trying to make. So with that being said, it just doesn't seem like there is just this immediate need for Porsha to return to the franchise, especially since there was no shortage of drama, fun, and youthfulness on the show. Now, the next part of this rumor that I kind of could see as being kind of factual that my sources share with me about Porsha is this. My sources are saying that Porsha, now more than ever, is very interested in allegedly returning to the franchise. My sources are saying that she is ready to make that play back to the franchise. Why is that? Some could argue, well, maybe it's because her spinoff may not be off the ground, or maybe because her wedding special may not be off the ground and is leaving the door open for her to come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, this may prove pretty tricky for the ladies because Porsha, at the end of the day, still is a big name in the franchise universe, still is a big draw. So it's kind of like, can we make this happen? If she wants it, she has a lot of things she could sell back to the network. So if she's really intentful about getting back to the network, then there's a possibility that she probably could make that move. Will she make it? Will she be very forceful about it? That's yet to be seen because our sources are telling me that pretty much Porsha can go either way. Porsha likes the comfortableness and the consistency of the Real Housewives that check and filming schedule that they provided her allegedly. And so she's also getting that same comfortable lifestyle and that consistent check allegedly being married to Simon, who is allegedly a multi-millionaire. So with Porsha, it can go either way. But if my sources are correct that she's open to it, and if she gets even more strong inclinations about how she really does want to come back to the franchise, I do think she has some strong selling points. And the last thing, I want to talk about that my sources told me that I think that is just very valid. And it almost circles back around to the first comment that the ladies this season, they worked their butts off. They worked their butts off to restore Real Housewives of Atlanta back to the #1 spot. They worked their butts out to get ratings up. They worked their butts out to promote the franchise. And they did all of that for what my sources are saying, not even having to be asked to do it. It shows their grit. It shows their grind. And if these rumors are true, that allegedly the newbies were fighting for their spots and fighting not to be demoted, then I can see why. I really can't say, regardless of how you like Drew, regardless of how you liked Sonya, and even Marlo's a new peach holder, you cannot say they did not show up to work every single day to try and help deliver a very knockout stellar season. And they did that, and like my sources were saying, that allegedly the network that went unnoticed with the network and production, and they were very glad that the ladies stepped up in a major way. So for right now, kinfolk, it does seem like the current cast of ladies have more of a momentum and they have more leverage on their side than on Porsha's. But as always, we just have to wait and see. Alright, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.